Of the 7 head coaching hires that have been made over the course of the last month, 5 were coordinators last year. 1 isn't leaving the team he was with. Brian Schottenheimer gets the bump up. So we've got 4 guys. Liam Coen, who left the Buccaneers for the Jaguars. Ben Johnson, Lions for the Bears. Aaron Glenn, Lions for the Jets. And now Kellen Moore, Eagles for the Saints. Of those 4, which one's going to be missed the most by the former team?
I'm going to go Ben Johnson there. I don't think you're surprised by that answer from me. Like you've heard me say, I think Ben Johnson's the best offensive coordinator candidate to get a head coach job since Shanahan McVay. When I watch his offense, I go, this is next level stuff. Next level. How the plays themselves, right? How creative they are, aggressive, how he package plays together, how he sets up certain plays. I would say he's like, that's one where I go, hey, I know Detroit's got a lot of good stuff and they got good players, but I want to see that offense next year. I know it'll still be good because it's too many good players, but damn, it was great with Ben Johnson, and I think that they will miss him the most out of anybody.
I'm going to disagree with you on that because they've had a year to get ready for this. They're bracing for it. They're planning for it. And I think they'll be better off because they knew it was coming. I think that Bucs losing Liam Coen hurts them the worst. Todd Bowles is a defensive guy only, and they've now lost in 2 consecutive years.
Yeah.
One and done offensive coordinators to other teams as head coach. And you need the continuity. You want the continuity. I still say Baker Mayfield should be getting a piece of the salary of both Dave Canales and Liam Coen. But I think Coen hurts just by the way the Bucs dealt with it. And I know it was more the way he handled it versus the fact that they lost him. But I think some of the frustration over the way he handled it was driven by the fact that they're like, God, again? We got to find another offensive coordinator? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And we didn't even win the Super Bowl. At least if we win the Super Bowl or get there, I can understand losing coordinator. We're one and done this year, and we're losing our coordinator. We only won 1 playoff game last year, and we lost our coordinator. What the hell's going on? So I'd say that it affects the Bucs the most. And
that would have been my next pick. I mean, that would
happen again. It may happen again. As long as Baker Mayfield's still there, it may happen again.
Yeah, or we'll see. I mean, did this guy? How much did he learn? What is it, Josh Grizzard? I'm not even. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, and I don't know him. I don't mean to be disrespectful. The new OC for the Bucs, right? But maybe they got the magic touch. Maybe this guy learned stuff from Liam Coen. He was in Miami before with Mike McDaniel, so maybe he's going to be the next guy. But Ben Johnson and Liam Coen would have been my next guy. I hear you there. I mean, I certainly think those 2 teams will miss their coordinators. And then the other guy's Aaron Glenn, and I would make him third. Right? Yeah, I think Detroit, same thing I kind of said about Ben Johnson. Aaron Glenn, the creativity and the thought process of what he did, I think was pretty impressive on the defensive side of the ball. I do. And that means I would make Kellen Moore the 4th guy. And again, that goes back to our conversation of what we talked about yesterday. I like Kellen Moore. There's things I like, certainly. The meat and potatoes of his offense are great, but I'm not wowed by it. I've never said wow, and at no moment in our history the last few years have we gone, wow, Kellen Moore is next level on the offensive side of the ball. And I think that's why people like me and you and other people in football will question whether he's totally worthy and ready for this opportunity.
The wow moments for the Philadelphia offense this year came from the exploits of the players. The backward hurdle by Saquon Barkley, great catch along the sideline, great throw by Jalen Hurts, the tush push, offensive line.
That's right.
Blasting a giant hole.
How much is him? How much is the players? Right?
There's no stumble bum. There's no trick play. There's no, and I don't want to crap on the guy, but there isn't the kind of stuff you would ordinarily see from hot offensive coordinator who is proving to the world
exactly
that he's got a lot of high-level ideas.
Right.
And maybe the genius of it is this is a team that doesn't need that. I don't need to do that. Why am I showing some of my best ideas for what I'll do as a head coach when I don't need to do it with this group? We don't need a trick play. We don't need to trick you. we'll tell you what we're doing and still kick your ass, which is fundamentally what the tush-push is. We're telling you this is what we're going to do. We're daring you to stop it, and we know that you can't.
Yeah, there's value in that. And there's value in going, wait, we're really good. We know what we are, and this is what we do, and we're going to sacrifice creativity to be more on, we're just going to execute the plays that we got at the highest level no matter what defense you play. There's value in that. And there's been a lot of good teams in football that have played that way through the years. Our thing, and I think what we're talking about, though, is we never saw the other side of that from Kellen Moore, whether it was with the Chargers or with the Cowboys before that, right? And to your point of what you said, is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and the Joes, right? The few years in Dallas where the offense was good, I mean, the offense had talent. It was stacked. It was Pollard. It was Ezekiel Elliott. Right. Go ahead. What do you want to say? What? Timeout.
Well, I hate to interrupt you, but the last play that was called in Kellen Moore's tenure with the Cowboys had Ezekiel Elliott playing center.
Right.
So maybe he's been scared straight.
You're funny. Right. Yeah. That is the most creative, different thing we've seen him do. And of course you only made fun of that play for a year after it happened still. So I know. But so I think you're getting my point here. Right? We've never had that wowness. And really good OCs, and like you've heard me, we talked about this with the Eagles. Like, again, okay, that's cool. You want to play that way that you're describing and I just described too. But at the same time, I mean, you're not like, hey, let's sweat it out this week against Carolina. Let's sweat it out, versus the Commanders here and play that way. Oh, no, add a wrinkle, do something. You got to change something there. And that's the things we want to see. We saw McVay in Washington with Kirk Cousins be like, damn, they're a machine on offense. Whatever they want to do, they do. Shanahan with the Falcons, right? It was just like, whoa, I don't know how he's calling it or doing it, but when they run for 20. When they throw, Julio Jones is open for 30. Matt Ryan MVP. We've never had that. And that's what I think we're talking about with Kellen Moore. And I'm not rooting against him. I hope he proves me wrong. I'm just trying to state the facts of where my head is at with the situation. And I think there's a lot of people in football that and I know that think the same type of stuff with Kellen Moore.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.